Welcome back to the channel. This is a truck I made in a live stream. If you want to see me make it, go watch the live stream. It's pretty cool. It's pretty entertaining. But, and you probably hear a baby talking in the background. We're going to go ahead and act like that's not happening. But today, we're going to work on a map. The map by Wolfpack. This one right here. Go ahead and give it a star. We're going to work on it, and, no, I hit the play button. Okay, let's try that one more time. We're going to work on my map, named The Map by Wolfpack, and we're going to edit. That should do a little bit better. And here we are. So, last time we worked on this farm, let's add a little bit more over here. Just to, whoa. Yes, add objects. There we go. We're going to add a, I don't really want the barn too far away. We'll add the barn right over here. And we are going to make the barn a little bit bigger, like that, 1.2. We're going to sink it back over here a little bit. And bring it down. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it is floating back here. So to fix that, we're going to add in one of these big square ramps. Because they work out pretty good. Oh no. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost it. Thought I removed it. So to do this, I want a little bit of a pad. Oh no, what am I doing here? Oh no. There we go. We're going to make it a little bit bigger here. We're going to sink it down just till it's touching the bottom of the barn there. That looks pretty good. My daughter is going nuts over there. But I have time to record, so she's just over there having fun. Alright, so there's our barn. It's on a pad, so there's no floating parts of the barn. So it looks good. And then we're going to add in a tractor. No, not a tractor, not yet. We're going to make like an old shed on the side of it. And we do that by, we're going to line by water, just so they're all the same exact height. Bring it down to where it's just touching. There we go. And line it up. And put another one right here. I'm not going to line up the posts or anything. I'm just going to line up along the edge here. She's really talking. She wants to be in video. If she starts getting too upset, I'll pause it. Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna... one second. And we're back. Oh, she's still getting over a little bit of sickness. Alright, so we're just gonna work on this back wall here. And we're just going to bring it up until we get to a good height. It should look pretty good once we get there. But I'm just stacking these to make a wall. There is going to be some light shining through, but I like that. I want it to be kind of old looking. So you just stack these up here, but yeah, the tip is to align by water. These don't really have these have a really high height limitation. So you can bring these up really high. So I'll align these by water, and especially I'm trying to make everything flat on smooth ground. So if I align by water, well, the water is all the same exact level. So everything is going to end up at the correct level. And then we're going to remove that one. And start on these ones. They're kind of hard to click. Yeah, she sounds rough, but she's okay. She just got back from the hospital too. Or not the hospital, the doctor's office. She's happy. Oh man, I shouldn't put this in the video, but I want to make a video. She's just so excited. She needs a nap though. Anyways, just keep stacking these up until we get to the top, and then we'll work on the roof. But before we work on the roof, we will work on the interior. So it takes a little bit of time, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. It's worth it once it's done. I've done a few barns like these. It really makes it look really good, like a real old barn. It's been there for a long time. There we go. How many more we got? I think just 2 more. Oh yeah, 2 more. And then we'll be set. Or not 2 more. 3 more, but here we go. This is the last row that we're going to be putting on. And they ain't got to be straight. You know, with these old fence pieces, they're all, they're different all the way across, so it really gives a good realistic feel. There we go. We got our walls up, and then I could even put one kind of in the. Here, I'll show you. Just to add a little bit more, but I could do it another wall right up along here, and it would just be showing that. And that would give it a good look, but on this one, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave it wide open. Now, we have a few. These hay bales are gigantic. I mean, real round bales are big, but I feel like these are a little bit too big. But we're going to just stack up 3 of these back here and rotate each one just a little bit so they don't look like they've been all copied. With these you can kind of sink them down a little bit because hay bales, after they've been sitting for a while, they do look like that. Okay, we got 3 hay bales back there. We're going to add just a couple of bales. So I'm not even going to raise them up all the way to where you can see the ones on the bottom. Just the top one there. Just one is fine. And also some just like junk, regular old junk that's been sitting back here for a long time. Actually going to use the watchtower, or whatever you want to call it. Sink it down. We're going to knock it over. Knock it over like this. Raise it up. And just set it right there. And now it just kind of looks like a ladder that's been sitting there for a while. And then I'm going to leave an open area so y'all can park your vehicles in here and maybe do like a barn find or something. Oh, she's losing it now. She's losing it. I like these tall skinny bushes to add on like corners. Oh. Because they look, look kind of like vines growing up on the side of the barn there. And then these little bushes, we're going to line them by slope. She's over there just going crazy. She's got a nasty cough since RSV. It's normal. She's safe. No need to freak out. She does need a little love. Be right back. And I like those little bushes. They just add a lot of character. You got weeds growing up, and this is all part of the detail process. I'm kind of just showing you a little bit, but yeah, just throw a little bit in there, and it looks pretty good. Just imagine me putting that across the entire thing. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. But, yeah. The roof is next. Objects, bridges, and this is really the best we got. I mean, I could probably use the fencing pieces, like the solid privacy fence. But I like using this. We're going to line by water, just so they can all be the same. Move it over. Raise it up. I'm going to leave a little bit sticking out the top, but not much. And then put this one right here. Now we do have one sticking through that window, so I'm going to move it over just a little bit. And it's sticking out the back too. So we'll put it right there. I'm not going to worry about those two. I want the roof to cover most of it, so there we go. And then even duplicating this, bringing it over, maybe right there, and then another one about right there. That covers our hole for the most part. And there we go. We got like a nice little shed on the side of the barn. And then obviously we need to do some painting. In front of I like to use this color, this one right here, for gravel. So we're going to act like there's a little bit of gravel, a little bit of a gravel drive here. And yeah, that looks pretty good. And yeah, that should be good. But the gravel up against the dirt there looks unnatural. So we're going to use this stamp, and we're going to use the dirt. And we're just going to do a couple right here. And then that kind of hides it. As good as I can, at least. And we can even throw that, up against the barn here. All around the barn. One big stamp right here. Just depends on how realistic you want it to be. And I think that looks pretty dang good. We're going to do another one right here. That looks alright to me. I feel like I've seen this driving down the road before. Okay. Now that we got the barn taken care of, we do have some more fencing to do, but I did that a lot in the last video. The house is looking pretty good, except for this brick. Need to add a little bit more brick. The gray brick. Use the curve. Oh, too much. Perfect. There we go. And I think I want to just improve this porch a little bit. I really want to try to find or figure out something else to add on this map. So it's something new. It's not just another detail video. But, I mean, once we get most of this map done, I will continue to do all updates and everything on this map once we get done. But, I mean, we got a long way to go. But I'll keep updates on this map. And they're going to be mainly like adding details, you know, maybe redoing some stuff. That looks pretty good. It's hard to get them exactly straight. Sometimes you just place them and then go back and fix them. Because it is hard to get everything lined up perfect the first time. Yeah, see, that's not perfect, but looks good to me. It's kind of a wraparound area. Looks pretty good. And I'll add something to cover those legs there. But also they kind of looks a little bit like lattice or something, and that's what a lot of people use to cover the underside of their deck. Looks pretty good. All right, we're going to move on to another area. So I showed you how to build a barn. I mean, nothing was here beforehand. And that's pretty neat. We're going to now work on a police station over here. So let's just find a good spot. How about right here? This is going to be the police station. We're going to add in... let's do an office first, or not an office, a police garage is what it's called. We're gonna, yeah, we'll just leave everything aligned by water. So police garage, and this will be kind of up here. Spin this one around, size 2. Just try to straighten it out. We got a little bit of a disco going on up here. So lower one down just a little bit. Oh, come on. Doesn't look great, but it'll do. And then there's like a police parking garage that we're going to need to add on. And I like using these big white walls. So we're going to bring it in, just bring it to the top of there. It'll be kind of a parking lot, entrance area. There we go. And just enough for a few parking spots. Because a lot of other parking spots are going to be inside the garage. So I'm going to remove these 2 walls that I just placed and keep this one. But now I know exactly where it lines up. So remove those, duplicate this one, and we're going to turn it sideways. I want it to line up pretty well, so we're going to come up here against this wall here, just where we can see how crooked it is. And it just has to be close. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but so that's pretty close. It's basically straight. And now that we have that, we can put that one there and continue it back. All right. I don't know how far it should go back. Not too much. I think this will be good. Oh yeah, that'll be alright. We're going to duplicate one that's turned this orientation and just start adding them all the way across the back. She is just so happy over there by herself in her swing. She's 4 months old, already having conversations with herself. Now, I don't know how square this is. It's pretty square. Looks pretty square. And we're just going to add these all the way around to the building. I don't want to go too far, so let's grab one of these walls. Bring it over. We're going to hide a little bit of it there. There we go. And this method can be used on like a fire station. I mean, any sort of building. Like I do a lot of shops with these. Looks like it stopped in a really good area too. I do a lot of shops with these walls. We do have a little bit of a disco going on, but it's a little one. I try to not do them, but you know it's gonna mess up the look if I do it too much. There we go. That's a little bit high, but it'll be all right. We're gonna make this one just a little bit high also. There. And you won't notice it once the roof is on, but it'll get rid of that little bit of disco. And most of these are probably going to have a little bit of it right on the seams, but we're going to go ahead and leave them. They will be all right. So this is police garage. It needs an entrance, and the entrance is actually going to be right over here. Realistic size for like these double doors is like 1.0 or 1.1. I think 1.1 will be fine. Add it right there. Raise it up right to the ground. And then we're going to put a big PD on the side of the building here. Okay, there we go. And I like to use these also. So we're just going to leave it at a 9. No, we're going to bring it down a little bit smaller. 7 should be good. Raise it up. And this is literally just for letters. Just for some letters. Bring this one down to a 5. Line it up a little bit with the wall. And then knock it over until it's basically flat. That should be good. This is all for the letter P. Oh, I'm clicking on other stuff. Duplicate it. And bring it down. Duplicate again. I'm hitting duplicate, and you can't really see it because it's after rotating it, it doesn't twist as much. And we're going to hit X. We're going to turn it this way. And turn it over this way. And I can turn it a little bit more. There we go. There's the letter P. P, and then grab this one, and let's make the letter D. Okay. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. Oh, I don't know if that's too big or not. Let's see. Bring it down till it's... You can watch the move button and the lift button. See, that's when you know you're right there at the tipping point. So just get close to that. And then raise this one up. This is going to be the front of the D. Looks good. And then we'll just copy this one. But you can't really twist it that way in that orientation. So X, Y, and Z. Click those. I think 7 will be good. So you're going to want to knock it over and twist it a little bit. It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time, and then your buttons kind of get in the way. And it's twisted too much. So bring it down like this. Okay, it's kind of hard to get it just right. I think that'll do. And we'll duplicate it. And now we just got to try to get it to twist the other way. I mean, that looks pretty close. And I'm going to call that good. But it says PD. You know, it's really hard that we don't have letters. You know, the P doesn't look right next to the D. Probably should have been a little bit bigger. But you know what? It says PD on it. That's as far as I'm going to take that. I could spend a lot more time here making those letters look a little bit better. But now you know it's the police department. And we're going to move on. Okay, we need a sidewalk. Right here. And if we're aligned by water, then we can go a lot lower. But if we're aligned, not aligned by anything, you know, see, and this is a size 1.8. But that should be all right. There's our sidewalk in the front. And then I need another police garage. We're just going to make it a little bit bigger. Bring it down. And put it in front. Like that. Bring it down a little bit more. But I want it above the sidewalk. There we go. And now we work on the parking spots. 1.9 should be good. These are just the lines separating the parking spots. And you can place one and then hit play map. And then bring your truck over to check it out, make sure it's right. And we're in the map. I had to pause it because loading into the map for the first time takes a while. But now it shouldn't. And of course I got Iceberg out here. I even put the name on the hood. And yeah, I added the YouTube next to the Wolfpack Creations there. Added some Wolfpack Creations on the tailgate and a little bit more Iceberg looking stuff. And on the hood. That's all I did to it. Oh, and I upgraded it so it's a lot faster. Because if you watch the stream, this was a build, but I forgot to upgrade it. So this parking spot is, I mean, this is a really big truck in real life. So this is a good sized parking spot for the game. So now I know my parking spot should be like that. We can duplicate this and just try to get it close. You can't, there is a way to kind of get it a little bit better. But we're going to just do this. We're just going to guesstimate the parking spots. Try to end with a parking spot over here. There we go. Just got to lower them down a little bit. These are going to be raised up a little bit high, but apparently we're on some uneven ground here. Yeah, we're more sinking in the ground a little bit there. But it'll be alright. Not out here, but when you get close it is. That'll be fine. Looks pretty good. So we got the PD out front. Of course we need some landscaping. The bushes are not really red, white, and blue, but there's red, white, and green. So red. And then a white. Or I can leave that one up. And then the green. Right there. Red, white, and green, and a flagpole. And we gotta have like a stand for our flagpole. And we'll just use that. I'll leave it raised up a little bit. Looks kind of like a cool base to a flag. Big flag. Try to get it right in the center. There we go. It's a little off center, but you might not notice. Boom. Got the police department building looking pretty good. And then the garage is here. Maybe we can add like a retaining wall right here. Now it's nothing fancy. It's just something to kind of show the edge of where all the parking lot and the driveway will be. And then you can end it just by the end of the wall, or you can rotate it with the Z. Bring this over, and it kind of adds like a little slant to it. Just a little detail thing. I think it looks pretty good. And we can add another one of these walls just to match right over here. Bring it back just a little bit. No, I want the other one. I want that one, yes. Duplicate it. Bring it over so it'll match. There we go. Now you can just roll up, park at the police station, go in, give them your complaint. Or you can go, if you are role-playing as a police officer, you can park back in here. And I'm not going to add a sidewalk inside the parking garage. I'm just going to add a bunch of spots. And I'm going to go through it kind of quickly. I might actually speed up the video to make it a little bit shorter of a video. My voice will be going a little faster. But that shouldn't be a problem. Whoa. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little gap there just to give yourself a little room. I know that cough sounds rough, but we've got it under control. And she had RSV, so she's gonna have a cough for a little bit. So that one disappears when I come out, but when I come in, it appears. So it makes it kind of hard. It's like, oh, that one. Yep, it shows. Just put that one there. Gotta work with what you got, I guess. And the map editor, it has a little bit of issues, but for the most part, you can still do pretty good. we're just going to add in a bunch of these spots because, and I can come back in later and make sure they're all perfect. And now we need a jail cell. So for a jail cell, I think we're just going to do like a holding cage. And we're going to do 1.4 should be good. And we're going to rotate it like this. Bring it down just to that top. Oh, yep, and this is where you fight the buttons. But that looks pretty good. We're going to rotate this one like this. Now, I know this is not like a real gel at all. This is just for RP stuff. And I'll actually leave the door open so people can go in there if you want to actually RP being in jail. Bring this door over. She is a goofball. Okay, there's the door. The door for the cell is open. And then there's the door to get inside the police station right here. I'm gonna have it 0.1. That's a little too tall, isn't it? Not too tall, it's floating off the ground. If I can click it, that'd be great. There we go. We're going to duplicate it again, bring it up to 1.3. Bring it down to where it's just above the ground. And that should be fine. You know, we should probably put a top on this cell. There we go. I'll bring that gate over a little bit. Oh, what do I got going on here? There we go. Alright, there's your holding cell. Door and all. Is your truck going to fit in there? I don't know. It might not. But it's there. And that's about it for that. Let's go ahead and paint tarmac in here. Bring it over a little bit more. There we go. And do another one. And then just in the parking lot. Still want our grass over there. Okay, got the police station. Let's add in a roof. I like to use an industrial looking roof, which would be either this one, but it's got those legs on it, and that can kind of get, it doesn't really fit very well. Well, it fits alright. They can be on the outside of the building. Lower that down to where it's touching. We're just going to touch the roof of that building like that. And then duplicate. And then bring it over, and we're going to stack them. This one's just going to be to where it touches the back of the building. And line it up. And we're going to raise it up just a hair. We're actually going to lower it down just a hair. There we go. I don't know, is that going to disco out on me? Doesn't seem to be discoing. But there you go, there's your police station. All fixed up nice and good. We can add in more details and stuff later on. It's got a good industrial look around the outside. The roof is covered. Let's play and just check it out. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is a good photo op. Photo mode. We're gonna actually take a different picture. I'm gonna go park over here. There we go. Now we can get the thumbnail picture. That looks pretty good. Okay. And it's dang it. Figuring out the buttons. Alright, let's go over here and check out the police station. Looks like I got a little bit of a bug going on back there that I might have to fix. Oh yeah. And here's the police parking garage. And I'm going to jail. I don't fit in jail. Can't send me to jail. I don't fit. Maybe I'll make it a little wider. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. We built a barn and we built a police station, so I feel like that's good. A good amount for the video. It took me. So if I speed this video up, it's not going to be correct, but on my time, 48 minutes of recording. So 48 minutes, got 2 buildings built. I could probably build faster if I wasn't doing a video, but I was doing a video. And I hope you like it. Hopefully you can add a police station to your map. And if you do, post it up on the Facebook or the Discord in pictures. And I'll check it out. I love to. I get on Discord every single day. And I keep an eye. I look at every single message on Discord. So, and every post on Facebook. Right now, Facebook. Something's going on with the Facebook. I put up a post earlier today about it. So every post has to be approved by me. I did not set that up, and I am the only admin on that group. So I didn't set it up. Facebook is forcing me to approve every post. I think somebody's been reporting posts, which doesn't it doesn't surprise me that somebody's reporting posts. I don't know. Some people just don't like to see other people having fun, and they want to end that fun for other people. So somebody's been reporting posts. Nothing bad has been posted on the Facebook. So anyways, that's what's going on in my life right now, and I will hopefully see you soon on a live stream or on another video, RP video. See y'all later. Thanks. Bye.